Welcome to the cricket catch-up from Guernsey Press Sport. The runs have really been flowing in Odey Wealth Evening League 1 this week. We've had 2 centuries down here at the KG5. We'll be recapping all the action in a moment. With me tonight is Indies skipper Nathan Le Tissier. Nathan, great to see you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for joining me. Nathan led his side to victory over Irregulars here on Thursday night, making 61 to set them 163 to win. And despite a couple of early wickets from Will Peatfield and Kieran Legale, they did get a little closer, I'm sure, than you would have liked, Nathan. Indies defending that total to win by 11 runs in the end. How do you reflect on that one?
Yeah, so I thought it was tough. You know, all evening games are tough. You know, in 20 overs, and anything can happen really. So yeah, just glad to get another 2 points on the board against a tough side. Yeah,
and some people, maybe a few people, are making you guys title favourites. Is that a tag that you wear happily, or is it put a bit of extra pressure on?
Yeah, it's a little bit of pressure. I think you know, coming up to Division 1 last year, and again having a strong team last year, is not sure that helped us massively in our first season. To be honest, we sort of blew hot and cold. Some results didn't go our way, which we'd usually expect to win. So this season, hoping to put that right. But I still think you know, Kobo, having won it 3 years on the trot, are still the team to beat.
And you've got some real talented players in your lineup, added a couple as well this year. Where do you see your real strengths?
Yeah, our top 5 is probably up there with the best in evening league cricket. So yeah, and our bowling attack is also strong. You know, if our 4 main bowlers don't come off, 5, we've still got 2-3 extras that can easily do a job in a tight situation.
And you are a young skipper, I think, well, certainly the youngest in the league, possibly one of the youngest in Evening League 1 history, I would imagine. Is that a role you enjoy doing? Did you want to get straight into it like you have?
Yeah, I think I was sort of thrown in at the deep end a little bit, and you know, necessarily when I took it on, I wasn't sure the likes of the people I would be captaining, but yeah, we've had some real talent join us, which has been a little bit nerve-wracking on my part, but yeah, I've really enjoyed it. It's been a great experience, and the lads have been really good, to be fair, and they've been helping me out a lot.
Yeah, because you've got some really experienced island performers in your side. Do you get a lot of help from them? Do you go to them?
Yeah,
for
definitely. You know, Will in that first season, obviously he's been Indies all the way, and CJ as well, so they were really influential in that first season. And now bringing in sort of Matt Stokes as well, he's really helped in these first few games.
Well, stay with us. Let's look back at the action from the week. Probably the big clash that everyone had their eyes on was Kobo against Griffins, the sides that have shared the title for the last few years. And it was all about one man in the end. Nathan Le Tissier was at his free scoring best. Again, lots of runs coming from reverses. We saw a few of them last week. How well he plays that shot. And Le Tissier was ably supported on the evening along the way by Damien Wallen and captain Tom Curr as well. But having missed out on a ton on a few occasions last season, Le Tissier made no mistake this time, no doubting how much this milestone meant to him. He finished up 110 not out from 68 balls with 15 fours and 3 sixes. Some incredible timing in there as Griffin set the reigning champions an imposing 217 to win for the loss of just 2 wickets. And Kobo started pretty well, to be fair, as they set about hauling in that total. Josh Buttler made a very brisk start, clearing the ropes with ease as he got going. In fact, he hit 6 sixes in no time at all before eventually falling to the spin of Nathan Le Tissier. Hit that man in the game again, but it was as good as it got for Kobo with Buttler at the crease. Dane Mullen took 4 wickets. He was well supported by Adam Martell in particular. Griffin's getting themselves well on top in the contest and staying there too. Kobo finishing on 177 for 9. A valiant effort in the end, but not enough to stop Griffins winning 39 runs the margin. On to Wednesday, and another big hitting batsman getting to 100. G.H. Smith this time the man doing the damage, as Wanderers Rovers posted 181 against Optis down here. His knock of 108 coming in just 57 balls, the bulk of his side's runs. Jake Swaysland for Optis finished with 6 wickets, one bright spot for them, who also put up a good fight in the chase, it has to be said, but in the end fell 24 runs short. So Griffin's going well at this early stage of the season. Nathan, obviously you know Lua very well, your family, you've played with him. What did you make of the way he played on Tuesday night?
Yeah, his timing from the start was really impressive. I mean, off the spinners, he loves his scoring shots off the spinners. We've mentioned that paddle countless times. So yeah, it was really good to see him doing well. A little bit frustrating, you know, being on the opposition now. But no, I'm really pleased for him.
Yeah, we talk about the sweep, the reverse sweep. He does pull it out time and time again. As a skipper, you'll come up against him soon. What's your comeback to that?
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely something we've got to take into account. But as for our plans, I'll have to leave that to the game.
And what about your own batting? Have you ever tried to kind of emulate what he does out there?
Not in terms of a full switch. If I do go down to the spinner, it will be a little paddle either side usually. You know, very rarely hard sweep, and definitely not really a reverse sweeper like he is. But no, it's options we're looking at and could maybe develop into my game later on. And
we mentioned that your Indies are possibly title favourites at the top. What about your own aims and ambitions for the summer? What are you looking to do?
Yeah, if I'm honest, I didn't contribute as much as I'd like to Indies last year, especially with a bat. I mean, 1/2 century towards the back end of a pretty average season. So I'm glad to score an early half one this year, and hopefully many more to follow.
Yeah, and Ireland ambitions as well?
Yeah, so I think it's good that we've now split into a Guernsey sort of first squad and an A squad. I fall into the latter, and it's just nice to be training a bit more intently. So yeah, looking forward to it, and hopefully I can push on to the next step.
Fantastic. Well, we wish you all the best this summer. Thanks very much for watching the Cricket Catch Up. Do give this video a share if you can, and follow us on social media at GSY Press Sport on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. I'll be back next week with another Cricket Catch Up. For now, take care.